Ain't no way.
You hear how it sounds like when you was doing it, like you was sliding off of it? See, that's how I was racing, and I had to keep adjusting my seat so it was just right for me.
Man, listen, ain't no way a street car is supposed to be pulling like that at what we was just at, bro.
Yeah.
44 gang, what's happening, man? It's your boy Hemi-44 back with another banging video. If you're new to the channel, make sure you like, share, comment, subscribe, browse. Who going up out 2025? Bro, you mighty close to my car. We're going up out 2025, man. Hey, I'm gonna make this quick because this video right here is a long video. Really appreciate y'all watch it all the way through. It's a fire video, but we coming with a part 2 of this video, which y'all gonna see why later in the video. When y'all watch it, y'all gonna see why we coming with a part 2. The only way we doing that part 2, even if we do the part 2, I'm not dropping part 2 until this video hit at least 1,500 likes. So everybody like this video right now. The next video gonna be crazy because this one was crazy. This one more funny than crazy, and I'm kind of, y'all gonna see this a whole nother day. And what happened, something came about when I went over there and I wasn't able to do my intro, but I would have deleted the intro anyway, just due to how this video went, and I would have came back and did another one because, bro, y'all gonna see in the video, I have never drove a car that had me scared, bro. And let me explain so y'all know what y'all watching, bro. This car, like, you can't get the full experience of what I was feeling, bro, through the video. When I tell you, bro, I can't tell y'all the speed we was there. I can, because we don't know if, don't nobody really, we ain't really got no what facts. So allegedly, I was going like 110, 115, bro, already. And I'm hitting the gas and this car is taking off like a Tesla from the start. You know what I'm saying? We had 100 and something, bro, and I push it some more, and this car just almost trying to wheelie, bro. Like, bro, listen, I ain't never drove nothing like this, so I was trying to get the feel of it, but I ain't gonna lie to you, bro. It was too much for me. So, you understand me? We're gonna do another one. And yeah, man. Hope y'all like it anyway. Like the video, man. Share the video. We finna get right into it, man. Yes, sir.
I done finally made it over here, met up with my guy, man. Like I said, finna give y'all this dope car review, bro, of this Hellcat. The one I've been telling y'all about. I told y'all about in a couple more of my videos. If you hadn't seen them videos, y'all go watch the previous videos, man. You know what I'm saying? Make sure y'all like, share, comment, browse, all that good stuff. But I ain't gonna hold y'all no longer. We finna get right into this review. Man, look, like I said before, one of the hardest Hellcats, not only in the city, but in the world, you understand me? We're gonna show you why right now. Yes, sir. I ain't gonna hold y'all, man. Come on now. Come on, I'm gonna give y'all a good walk around of this Hellcat now. Come on. A good walk around this Hellcat, and I'm gonna let my guy tell y'all everything about it, because I don't know everything about it. All I can show y'all is just the outsides and, you know, the stuff like that, but he got a whole lot more stuff done to this Hellcat, man, that you can't see. You know what I'm saying? So we just gonna walk around it. We can see right here. Look, of course we got the RGBs going. Are these RGBs too?
Yeah.
Yeah. All the lights RGBs?
Mm-hmm.
All the lights RGBs. I ain't never seen lights right here though. That's something different. Oh, no, maybe, okay. I don't know, I guess it's just that reflection made it look like it was a special design type deal. Yeah. But it's just a strip right there on the side. Yeah. But I wish I could show y'all this car at nighttime too, cause it's lights everywhere.
I got one more thing. Let me turn that on for you.
Yeah, it's lights everywhere on here, man. Oh, see, look, got lights everywhere. What I tell y'all, it's lights all up under the car too.
Yeah, I don't know why this ain't on, but hey, it'll make for another day, I guess.
Oh yeah, light strip right here too.
It's one under the grill, the hood. So I don't know.
Yeah, it's lights all over this car, bro.
We'll figure it all out.
Y'all gotta see it at night. I seen a video of it at night. It look like it's own light show, man. But it's hard. First, this color, I don't think I ever told you this, but this color right here, I am gonna say it. I created this color. Listen, let me tell you this. Now this almost look like the exact same color. The difference is mine was a paint. This is a wrap.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But mine, back when I was what, 22 or something, Now some of y'all done heard this story before. I went to Mako and I had a Crown Vic. I went to Mako and I told them I wanted a baby blue paint job. They didn't have no baby blue, so me and the dude sat there 45 minutes and created a color. We mixed colors together and it came out to this color.
Yeah.
I was the first one with that color. I ain't saying Fords got it off me, but we ain't see no Mustangs that color until
Yeah, a few years later.
Yeah, but so, man, I ain't gonna lie, this one of my favorite colors. Sky blue is one of my favorite colors anyway. Like,
and you know what's crazy? So I'll tell you a quick story about this. When I first wrapped it, I kept getting a lot of hate when I was doing it. Everybody's like, oh, you copied out Rail, you copied out Rail. And I was like, what are you talking about?
Yeah.
Because Rail had, if you've seen his 300.
Yeah.
They're not the same color.
Yeah.
You know, that's aqua.
Right.
You know, aqua and this is called, when we actually, the guys found it, I had been seeing it for a while and I showed it. I said, I want to get as close to Tar Heel blue as I can. I said, but just a little darker. Yeah. And he said, okay. He found something and we liked it. This one is called California blue. Okay. So we went with that and I told him, okay. And the strange story about this is when I got it wrapped, I didn't even have a motor in it.
For real?
I pushed it. Man, I had me, my brother-in-law, my daughter's boyfriend. Yeah. We pushed it up on the trailer, took it over to the wrap shop, and dropped it off. Yeah. And left it there. And they wrapped it. So, yeah.
He tried to get that wrap done.
Yeah, because man, I had some plans.
Yeah, yeah.
So,
but nah, this color, man, I'm telling y'all, I'm gonna throw a picture up of my old car on here so y'all can see how close this color is. But yeah, when it came to Rail, yours is a little like stronger than Rail's. Yeah. His was a little bit lighter and it wasn't really this color. Yeah. You know what I mean? But man, them the original. Nah, them the original wide body wheels.
For my car?
Nah, I mean just original wide body wheels. Period.
I believe so, cause I was, you know, they got the other ones. I forget what they call the anniversary edition ones. I didn't really like them. Yeah. And I kept looking for those, and then there was a guy that had a Charger and a wide body. He had them for sale, and I was like, man, I'll come and get them right now. Yeah. And when I seen them, and I'm about to change them, because I'm gonna take them and have them glossed. Yeah. Yeah, because I am gonna change this wrap. I already got it set up, everything. It's about to change. Yeah. I'm gonna tell you something too about this right here. So, you know, you see a lot of Hellcats with the logo on it. And I was trying to do something different. And I told the guy I want a 3D look. Yeah. That's where the red come in with the black.
I got you. Yeah.
And when he was doing it, kind of like what you said, he kept saying, Rob, I can't get it to mimic the 3D look. Yeah. I said, well, let me play with it. So we were sitting there, and man, almost an hour went by and trying to put it together and everything like that. And finally we got frustrated and I bumped the mouse. And when I bumped the mouse, it staggered it apart. Yeah. And that's how we got the 3D look.
That's crazy.
So
crazy way to get a actual good looking design.
Yeah, it is. So
crazy way to get a
everybody was asking, was I gonna take this off? I know you're seeing the logos in there, but it's still Battle Cat regardless.
Oh yeah. So that's what they did. So if y'all don't know, man, his Instagram name is Battle Cat. Is it solid Battle Cat or
nah, Black Battle Cat? BLAK.
I ain't know if it was still black or not.
That's what they asked me too, because if you look on my Wicked bill, it's still back there the same. We just put it in the Google Maps.
Man, y'all make sure y'all follow him, man. I'm telling you now, he do a lot of work to this car. This like probably the third time I've seen this car and it look different. So he do a lot of work to this car, man. So like you said, he finna change the wrap again, and he ain't had this wrap this long. You done had this about a year, year and a half. Yeah, about a year. So
only reason why I'm wrapping this is because when I first started into wanting to wrap it, I didn't understand how it worked. First graphics, they did it. Yeah. But the way they did it versus what I've learned now or how it should be done, I like the way it's done, and that's why I'm gonna get it done, because I don't ever want to point nothing out, but there is some small imperfections in it. But when I saw how the other wraps and how they're supposed to be done, for example, like Carter's, you know, where I take it and have it detailed, he showed me a lot of what he does, and I was like, man, I know I didn't get that, because I've watched them guys do a lot of the wrap. And then too, you know, there are certain spots that's been like really lifted on it, and I was like, nah, I wanna get it done right. Yeah. But the color that I'm going to I'm trying to make that like the permanent.
Yeah.
Even though it's a black car, but I'm trying to make it permanent. My wife wants me to go back black, which I'm thinking about pulling it for a while and run it black.
Yeah.
But she said it looked more aggressive when it's black.
That wrap on my car got old fast.
Yeah.
I'm talking about all my life. That's been me. I've been a attention. I don't want to say I'm gonna call it what it is, a attention-seeking person.
Right.
You know what I mean? So all my cars, they was always something that was gonna grab attention, but I don't know, it was like by the time I got my car wrapped that color at the age I was,
yeah,
man, once I got it, I'm like, man, it's not even me no more. Like,
yeah,
it's too loud for me.
Well, and you know, that kind of goes back to like, I saw your video about when you're out there running on the streets and how you look. Yeah. I'm getting to something that'll be more like, I mean, man, and people don't believe me, but man, 3 weeks, I'll be 50 years old.
Yeah.
You know.
Don't even look it.
So
don't even look it, man.
So I'm trying to go back to something, you know, that's gonna be a little bit more classic.
Yeah.
You know, I'm gonna just give some quick pictures of what it used to look like versus where it's at. The black.
Mm-hmm. Black, you just gotta, if you don't have no garage and nothing like, you don't need black.
Yeah.
Cause black show dirt too easy.
Yeah.
Like, you gotta wash your car every few days, really.
Yeah. Most of the time when people see it, they see it look like that with the wheels on it.
Oh yeah, yeah. I forgot to tell you how you got them 22, right?
Yeah.
22 Coleons.
It's gonna be different.
Yeah.
But it's gonna be permanent, and it's not gonna have a lot of nothing on it. It's gonna look classy.
Yeah.
You know, I'm not saying that it's not for right now, but what I was doing now, I race and I go to car shows, so I was wanting to do something that really popped. Plus something I hadn't seen around the DFW.
Right. But speaking of racing, man, before we get to this hood right here, let me show y'all some more little stuff that I didn't show y'all. The little carbon fiber down here. You know, he added everything on this car. You understand me? He added pretty much everything you can add around this car. Me personally, I never wanted to put and this not even a splitter. You just put the
yeah. Well, I had the other one on there before, and I went to an event in the Motorplex, and man, went out there driving, and I think I went up to like 90 miles an hour, and it went flying underneath the car, and I was like, nah. But when I seen this, and I went to the shop, and I asked the guy, well, how do you put that on? He was like, well, it actually fit right over the bumper. And I was like, okay, that's perfect. It'll change the whole look.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, I ain't never been no splitter type. I ain't never wanted one on my car. I know y'all real car people. Y'all probably seen this from the jump. You know what I'm saying? Y'all probably seen this from the jump. Y'all probably wanted us to shut up 10 minutes ago and get to this right here. But anybody that don't know, Magnuson, man, come on, we finna show you why this on there. First off, shout out Bailey. He go to Bailey. Bailey's High Performance. That's who did all the they did all the engine work.
Yeah.
They did all the engine work on the car.
They did all the engine work. They went through, redid all the suspension work.
Oh, you had suspension and all they done?
Yeah, I had to, because from the first time you drove this car, and it was narrow body.
Yeah.
You know, you asked me what was the horsepower, and I told you 707.
Yeah.
Well, at that time, I think it was about 850, 50 something.
Yeah.
Well, since then, we done went through a Whipple supercharger. That messed my motor up. The issues that everybody complained about Whipple, I had that issue. I was going to a car show one morning and just went to go wash it off, come back, and it sounded like somebody was throwing marbles underneath my hood, and I couldn't figure out what it was. And called Chris up, sent him a video. He was like, yeah, it's going out. And what's crazy about that is we had just come from Whip Fest the week before, and we had raced a bunch of cars and we beat them out there. Chris said, trust me with the car. And I said, okay. He said, give it to me. I'm gonna build the motor. And actually, when we talk about the Magnuson that's on here, this is the second Magnuson, because Chris built the motor, which is a 426 high compression motor. So we put a supercharger on it that was a 2650, but it was the new platform for Magnuson on the 2650, where it looks flat. They perform great with scat packs. I know a couple of cats right now with scat packs that's running over 600 horsepower just with that supercharger on it. But the problem I had was we took the car out to California, and I couldn't get it to keep up with what the motor was wanting.
Yeah.
So the car we dynoed it at, I think 980.
Yeah.
And the motor was asking for so much more.
Yeah.
And the supercharger just wouldn't keep up with it. So Chris said, I got an idea. He said, let me talk to him at Magnuson. Because at that time, which is why I got that on the hood, Magnuson actually sponsors me. So that's why I have them on the hood like that to just show the support back.
Okay.
But they sponsored me with that supercharger, which was a one of one, hadn't even been out.
Yeah.
They had it out and they tried it on my car. We took it to California and it ran good, but when I started running up to some cars that was slightly over 1,000 horsepower, it was like keeping me at the back door.
Yeah.
And Chris was like, nah, not for that motor he built. That's not what we want. He said, I can put in another 2650, which is what I'll show you here in a minute. And that's the one that he went 8 seconds with. So, yeah, the car is an 8-second car, but it's a night and day difference. So we went from 980 something horsepower to right now we sitting at a little over 1,200. When we put this on, you remember my buddy, Ken. Okay, so Ken had the same supercharger. He had been running that one. And we raced with the old supercharger. I mean, he dog walked me.
Yeah.
I mean, just went off and left me. But when we put this one on, his motor was built by Demon Performance with the same supercharger on. Chris set it up, everything. And but Chris built my motor. And Ken and I raced, and I walked away from it.
Yeah.
And you're talking cars mine probably pushes a little bit more, because I don't know what all Demon Performance has with theirs, but you know, you can tell, if you go back to the first video where you got fastest Hellcat you ever driven, and they listened to that then compared to listening to it now, it's a night and day difference.
Yeah, we finna start, that's what if y'all didn't, so obviously we done drove it over here, so we done already got the cold start. I wish y'all could have heard the cold start and all that. But man, I told him when I heard this car, I said, I have never heard a Hellcat sound like this, like ever. I ain't never at an idle. Now it makes sense when you say 1,200 horses, because it sounds like that.
Yeah.
Sheesh. Yeah, that don't look like your average Hellcat right there at all.
A guy asked me today, he said, man, how much your Hellcat cost? I told him, I said, well, when I bought it, it was about, I got it for $56,000. And that was in 2019, you know. But when you start going through this modification stuff, you put a lot of money into your cars, I will say that. You put a lot of money into it.
That's about right, just this right here by a good 20, 30, ain't it?
The motor and the supercharger, yeah, I'm sitting at about 30.
Yeah.
But I'd already spent, I'm just gonna say this, and I'm gonna tell everybody, make sure you do your research with these shops.
Yeah.
Now, there's one particular shop out there, and I will call them out. And I call them out for a reason. Because when I say I spend money with this, when I met you, we was at Gearheads Performance out in Mansfield.
Yeah.
Travis had built it and everything like that. But Travis is more on a Mustang scene.
Yeah.
So to get where I was trying to go, like basically where this car is at right now, I'm good with it.
Yeah.
So after we were with Travis, we met some cats called Jack Fab. And you know, my car sit out there for a whole year. Motor gone, everything gone. And they put the whipple on it. You know, they told me all this about it was gonna be 1,500 horsepower and all that. No. The car wasn't nowhere near that. Like I said, I had a dyno sheets. The car was at 890, so it wasn't even at 1,000, you know. And the crazy part is I was getting a lot of compliments on it then, but the car still didn't feel right.
Yeah.
I bought a built transmission. I spent $10,000 on that, only to get ripped off by Jack Fab, which if y'all know them, they known for stealing car parts, because every time we would launch the car would drop at the 60 foot. And the guy that built it told them everything they needed to do, and they didn't do it. So the way I met Chris, I had heard of Chris and I had never met him. One of the other guys that we knew that was at Jack Fab, Chris bought his car off the trailer, right onto the track, and he ran an 8.9 with it. I mean, right off the trailer. No warm up, nothing, just pull it off the trailer, put it in the line, he ran an 8.9 with it right off the bat.
Yeah.
When my car dropped on his face the way it did, I went over there and I met him. I told him I had heard about him. I never met him. And he said, just bring it to me on Monday. He said, I know what the problem is. And I took it over there to him. Well, the next event we had, we did a test and tune. I took it over there to him, and the car launched, and it was gone.
Yeah.
You know, and all it was exactly like the builder said. You have to overfill the transmission, because when the car launched so hard, the fluid falls back. But if you don't put enough fluid into it, it don't have enough fluid to run through the gears so it can change. And that's what the problem was. And I took it to them 4 times. Well, here's where they got me. And I never knew this, and I don't think anybody would have known. I took pictures of how my car came in, the way the guy sent it and everything. He wrote Battlecat on the transmission, permanent marker.
Yeah.
So I had pictures when it came in. I was there when it came in. The 4th time I took it to him, I wasn't around. Well, they swiped it. They took the transmission out and put another transmission in. And the way we found out about it was last summer, I took it to California to race it. Chris pulled the transmission to send it off to be refreshed.
Yeah.
And the guy was like, this ain't a built transmission.
Yeah.
And when we sent it back, Chris was like, you sure your transmission is built? I had the receipts, I showed him the pictures, everything. But when he showed it to me, I was like, that ain't my transmission.
Yeah.
What they did, they had wrote red Trackhawk on the transmission that's on there, nowhere on it, and the serial numbers on it didn't match up.
Yeah.
So I got stuck with that. Now,
That's
shout out
crazy.
to my boy D Watts, because I had some issues with that transmission, and he had one where they told him his transmission was bad.
Yeah.
So the car he has right now, I have that transmission in there. And I'm sending another one that I have, sending it off to be rebuilt.
Yeah.
Because Simple said he'll do a solid for me, because we told him what had happened.
Right.
And he was telling me he don't deal with them guys and nothing like that.
Yeah.
So we're getting all that stuff situated now. But
So
yeah.
good information, man. Y'all make sure y'all listen to this so y'all don't have to go through the same thing, man.
Most importantly though, if somebody doing work on your car, figure out some kind of way to either mark your parts or something, because I'm telling you, these cats is just shady on what they want to do.
Yep.
You know. Oh, I didn't even tell you this, and I'm gonna put this on here too, just to laugh. So me and one of the guys, we had beef, you know, and he would call me, cuss me out and all that stuff on the phone. I don't do all that, I'm too old for that.
Yeah.
But I told him if he wanted to come to my door, I gave him the address. So, well, his old lady got arrested about a couple of months ago. She got arrested for having a vehicle with stolen car parts.
Dang.
Now, here's how karma hit people, because I told him. I said, I told him kind of like Color Purple. You know, you done messed over everybody, but until you start doing people right, ain't nothing positive gonna come about it.
True.
So now check this out. She got arrested. I can show you the paperwork where I got subpoenaed because he thought I had something to do with it.
Yeah.
Now, I don't know how on God's green earth you live way out there in Anna, Texas, close to Bonham, that I would know anything about what y'all done. I haven't dealt with y'all in 3 years.
Yeah.
You know, I don't know how you would feel I would have something to do with it, but I got subpoenaed to go to court, which I called over there. I called the court and everything. I told them I'm not coming because I don't have anything to do with that. And I told the court people that I don't like them dudes. I don't have nothing good to say. And anything that I have to say, if they was to ask me to testify, it's not going to be positive for them.
Yeah.
So, and they would never give me a call back. So the judge, the lady there, she was like, well, they won't give you a call back, so don't worry about it. We'll document it. You don't have to come. They subpoenaed me, they subpoenaed Jeff, and they subpoenaed Ken.
Yeah.
For all the same thing. We told them. Because they tried to say I was trying to extort them. It's not extortion if you know y'all the only people that had your hands on my car. All I asked for was my car. I wanted my car. I either give me a built transmission, brand new, delivered to me, or give me my $10,000 back.
Yeah.
That's not extortion. That's just saying I got all the receipts of what I paid.
Right,
you
right.
know. So I ain't gonna stretch out on that. Just
Crazy,
know, don't
man.
take your car to Jack Fab, because now he fired from stealing money from them, and they've been shut down and raided. So
Crazy. Hey man, let's start it up, man. People hear what this thing sound like. I just give y'all heads up, man. This is my guy, so he is gonna let me drive it.
oh yeah.
So, but we're gonna start it up right now.
back to the very first video you did and listen to it, it ain't gonna have that sound.
Yeah, it ain't gonna sound like this. That right there sounds totally different. That sound like 1200 horses. Hey, it smells like 1200 horses. That must sound good, boy. I ain't gonna lie. But hey, man, we finna go and get in here and drive it. As soon as we get in here, I'm gonna turn this camera back on, man. We're gonna turn up for y'all, man.
I never paid attention to where I hear how my car sound. And Chris was like, your foot is sliding off the gas. I never paid attention to that. And then when one of the guys I met, he go by the red eye 300.
Yeah.
I was paying attention to a race I had, and I could hear it. And then I got tapped in. I realized I had to scoop the seat up more to where my foot stayed right in it from that initial launch. So,
okay.
Yeah.
Shit, this man Kurt.
Man, I was just telling him I ain't drove no Hellcat in a long time. I go from driving the 700 horsepower to 1200. I still know how to drive though. It's all good. And another thing, man, he got a half a tank of gas right now, but it say he got 86 mile range.
Yeah, you can take it. We'll put some gas in it if we need to.
So did this suspension work that they did it stiffen up your steering too? I know that's probably because of how powerful the car is now.
That ain't what stiffens it up. So Chris does it's the way he has the cars aligned. Which I actually need to take this one back, because when I took off my big wheels and, kind of giving the car a break, and I put these on, I noticed my alignment is a little off though. And I noticed it's got a slight pull to the right, which I'll go get that fixed. But it's his alignment that it makes it feel tight, and that's what's crazy on that.
I mean, I like it though, because to have this much power, you need
for it to be still.
You need it to be still. So I'm gonna probably go. Oh, that.
Yeah.
Yeah. Hey, I don't know what that was. Hold on, y'all give me a minute. We're gonna hit him. I'm on a little curve right here. I gotta feel the car first. I can't.
You need a little straightaway.
Yeah, it should be one right here somewhere. But 1200 horsepower. I don't know how hard I need to hit the gas. I'm just trying to figure out how to let out. I wasn't even really on it right there either. I had some more to go. I thought I was.
Oh yeah, you got a lot more to go.
I ain't want to. Oh yeah, just let me learn the car, y'all. Give me a minute.
And see, that's the thing too. Everything when you're doing it, you gotta relearn them. Yeah, you just have to, because it hit differently.
Yep. Wait till I get over the hill. Probably need some more space with all this horsepower, to be honest. Ooh! There you go. Hey, I ain't gonna lie, that's what I was looking for right there. Like God dang. That's right there crazy. I got about that gas quick. Hold on. I knew I had some more. I'm pushing it. I'm waiting on it to. There you go. Yeah, that's crazy right there. Dang.
And I usually run like I have some at the house. I usually run like a pure race E85 in here, and I usually have a lot of that stored at the house, and I'll put it in here. And it runs totally different that way.
Hold on, y'all, man. I'm getting used to it. I don't really want to take it on the freeway, man, because I don't know. That'd probably be the best spot, to be honest, though. of horsepower. I don't know where that is where it's gonna break traction. I don't want to be on no curve.
Go up to the stop sign. We'll get on 67 and we'll go over there by you know where the Walmart is. Might get some fuel and we'll put some fuel in it. You can drive a little better on the highway.
Yeah, I ain't really got this car got too much power to be on this little strip right here. I thought I'm pushing it. It's going. I'm like 1200 horsepower. I know this got some more.
And see, that's what I was missing when I was at the track until I finally did it. And I seen where it broke into what it broke into for the numbers. I said, ooh wee. Because I ain't gonna lie, it scared me. Yeah.
That's what just happened to me.
Yeah, it scared me because I was like, okay, this car it can move. So
it was like that mother went into a whole nother, like, I don't know. It was like it went into a whole nother car. I was already at like 90.
Yeah.
Like, dang.
And I noticed something like with this new supercharger, it sounds like almost like an airplane, you know, with that whistle.
I'm about to pay attention to it. I was so focused on, I wasn't even really paying attention for real. Like I say, I was at like 90 right there and heard that skirt.
Oh, you should turn right there.
Oh.
Yeah.
Dang. Oh, you was talking about go to the other, that Walmart.
Yeah, because I don't think they got E85 in this one.
Yeah, this car, I'm gonna tell you why I can feel that this car is dangerous.
All cars is dangerous.
Nah, this car is different type of dangerous because I was on it right then, and I'm waiting on that what just happened to happen, and I was already like, we seen what I was at.
Yeah.
I don't know, man. I don't know. I can't just jump behind no 1200 horsepower car and just drive it like I know what I'm doing because I ain't never done that. I gotta take your word on it, like, you gotta let me know this thing ain't gonna break no traction because I wanna hit it. But I don't know. This thing kinda strong. I ain't gonna lie.
It's different, I can tell you. I'm just gonna tell you that, it's different.
See, that's what I'm saying. I know I had another.
Oh yeah,
bro. It's like I'm pushing it though. I'm like, where is that? Like, nah. I guess by the time I hit the pedal like that on other cars, I guess I'm just used to being at 120, 130 or something.
Yeah.
Hold on, Nah. Bro, I feel it, but it's like
it wanna
bro,
it wanna get up and go.
Listen, it feels like I have no control over this car. When I go to that when I go to that gear. He used to this. I ain't used to driving cars this fast now. Yeah, that's crazy. I don't know. I can't be scared of this car though. Like, I can't. Bro, it feels like I literally have no control when it get there though.
Yeah. It's just a different, it's just a different feel. Cause like I said, when I jumped in it from where I was and thinking what it was to just drive it for the first time, it's an adjustment.
Yeah, it is.
And you got to drive it for a while to get it, because even at the track, that first initial hit, it's different. It's real different. Now people say, well, you just say that because it's your car. No, I'm telling you what it is.
Yeah, this is different.
You can go get in any car. You've been used to driving something 700, 800, 900 horsepower. When you jump in some 300 more horsepower, I mean, to make it make sense.
Yeah, this is different, man. I'm not even like, I can't even. It's hard for y'all to get the experience through the camera. it's hard for y'all to get the experience. But if y'all felt what I felt, like, listen, I done been in cars this fast. I ain't never been on this side of a car this fast, bro. It's different. Like, I ain't gonna lie. Bruh. Hey, we might have to do a redo. Like, I might have to do a revisit maybe in a month or so.
Yeah, yeah.
Cause man, say, I ain't gonna lie to y'all, bro. This car feel like it got full control of me. Once I get, like, it feel like I ain't got no control. I mean, I don't want to say it feel like I ain't got no control. I guess I'm just scared of it. I feel like it's so much power. It just feel like I ain't gonna be able to hold it if I just keep going like that. I don't know. Nah, this different though. It's like I really want to hit it, but I don't know what it's gonna do. You know, like you know your car, you know how to. I don't really know where that. I don't know what it's gonna do if I hit it a little harder, especially after what I felt right then.
Maybe I have to take you for a ride.
Man, that's tough. That's tough right there. I like it though. I just gotta get used to something like this. That was just so easy. That was just so easy. I ain't gonna lie. I want you to put this car up against old boy ZR1.
Oh yeah.
Y'all need to. That'll be a good race.
I'll do it if you want to do it at the track.
I'm gonna ask him, cause did he race that ZR1? I can't remember if he raced that ZR1 on the track. I know he raced a couple cars on the track. Hey Eli, man, let me know, man, if you wanna get that, make that happen, man. I think this is a good matchup for that ZR1. That ZR1 crazy.
I seen some on YouTube. I haven't seen one. Well, I seen one time because I noticed they're a little more huskier.
Yeah.
Yeah, you know.
I don't know. I ain't drive his ZR1. I rode with him, but I don't know.
It's just something about being so low to the ground with me.
But what I was gonna say, I really still think this feel like it's faster though.
Yeah.
Even though I ain't just got there yet, bro, it ain't too many cars I done got behind where even though I ain't drove no 1200,
yeah,
ain't too many cars I done got behind made me be like, whoa, hold up.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know. I gotta find a way to get around these people, man. They get in the way.
So when I go to pass a car, my wife be sitting over here, she don't like that. But it is a different experience. Whenever you in the passenger side, it feels different than from the driver. If
you was driving this car right now, if you had been driving this car as much as I've been driving it, I'd be sick right now.
Yeah.
I'd be nauseated, everything. Like it happened every time. Every time when I was reviewing the other dude cars, I told him, I was like, man, I feel nauseated. He tried to pull over. I'm like, nah, I'm good, bro. But I mean, man, I can't do this passenger seat. God. Bro. Ain't no way.
You hear how it sounds like when you was doing it, like you was sliding off of? See, that's how I was racing, and I had to keep adjusting my seat so it was just right for me.
Man, listen. Ain't no way a street car is supposed to be pulling like that at what we was just at, bro.
Yeah.
Nah, that's crazy. But I'm getting used to it. I'm getting used to it. That's crazy. I gotta do that one more time. I gotta give y'all. I'm gonna give y'all Instagram pulled in. That's it, bro. I ain't finna turn my guy car up. Man, ain't no way a car supposed to be putting like that. Ain't no way. That's crazy. Nah. What's the fastest you done went? Even on the track, like what's the top speed it got to?
I went 161 on the track.
That was in a quarter?
Yeah.
Bro, my Skepack did like 113.
In a quarter?
In a quarter. It was like 113, man. Dang. I want to say it was a quarter. It better been a quarter. It better not been no, it was a. Was that in the quarter?
You should have been a little bit.
That may have been the eighth.
Maybe.
No, it may have been. It wasn't no quarter. I think in the quarter it went like one. I got like 121 or something.
Yeah.
122. Yeah.
I don't say. That's what we running in the eighth. About 125, 130, somewhere.
Yeah, that's fast. See, I always wanted. I ain't gonna lie. I always wanted to get in demonology car. Just for a little
race car.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
But I don't think I want to do that.
Yeah,
I don't want to
be a little different.
Yeah, I don't want to be over there in that. Like by the time we make it to the end, I'll be throwing up. Nah. I ain't trying to do
Shoot,
it.
that's even like Chris. You know, he be wheeling in his car. So imagine sitting in there with that.
Yeah, I ain't trying to do that. Nah, bro. Nah,
You got a little saucy, huh?
Nah. See, that's exactly what I'm talking about right there. Nah, bro. Hey, I'm gonna let you do all that, like, Nah, man. Maybe I was going too. I don't know. I should have started at a higher speed or something. But y'all don't know what happened, but it felt like I was about to. You
gotta think though, this car is a little over 1,200, and it's over 1,150 some pounds of torque. So when you hit it, you getting it.
You ain't lying.
So
definitely getting it. Y'all gotta forgive me, man. I just gotta get used to driving something like this. Listen, I gave y'all some power. It's just the amount of power that this car have, I ain't gonna be give you all that anyway. But due to the fact that y'all gotta show me some slack, bro. I ain't never drove no 1,200 horsepower car. 1,100, what'd you say, 1,150 pound-feet of torque?
Yeah.
Come on, bro. That's just insane. Y'all gotta let me get used to this. Cause bro, I'm telling you, when I get down on it like that, it literally feel like I almost don't have no control over this car no more. Like this car trying to do a wheelie, everything. You do wheelies at the track, don't you?
Yeah.
See?
Yeah, it'll come off the ground in the front.
This car trying to do a wheelie and everything, bro. Like, I'm starting to get nauseated from the driver's seat. Bro. So listen, we're gonna make this a 2-part review. We're gonna make this a review, then we're gonna come back and I'm gonna let him drive and give y'all. That's gonna be the part 2 to this video, man. Cause I ain't give y'all the full power with this car. I ain't really let y'all see what this car can really do, but he'll be able to do that. Me, like I say, every time I got on it, bro, it just felt like I don't know. The more I hit the gas, the more dangerous it felt like it got, bro. Like, but like I say, that's just because I ain't used to this. He used to it, so to him, it's gonna feel like driving a Nissan Altima.
Shout out to my boy Chris Bailey, Magnuson.
Man, like I say, we're coming with a part 2 for this video. We're gonna have to make it better. I ain't gonna lie, I was just too scary today. But I'm getting a little more comfortable with it.
Yeah. But next time I'm gonna make it a little different. I'm gonna put all race fuel in it.
Oh, see,
it responds different to race fuel.
Yeah. So next time I'll race fuel. Next time I ain't gonna be scared to get down on this thing. But I ain't, listen, if y'all want, look, it's a different feeling for somebody that ain't never drove nothing this powerful. Like you, once you get to that gear where y'all seen me, like, once you get to that, it really feel like, man, like, nah, I'm finna get out of this. Especially when you, now if I was on the track, it'd be something different.
Yeah.
I know for a fact I'll stay in it. I just, I'll stay in it. But when you riding around with other people and you know, it's your first time doing it, it's like, nah. But nah, that's definitely, this, I ain't gonna lie, this the most powerful car I ever drove. I ain't gonna lie. The most power I ever felt in a car. I ain't gonna lie.
Small downshift and watch how it sound on that. Yeah.
You say hit it?
Yeah, do it. Just do it small. See it? Do it one more time.
Man, I used to go crazy from this.
You see how that is right there?
I ain't gonna play with it too much. I ain't gonna get you out there. We're gonna save that for next time. We're gonna save that for next time, man.
But it's crazy when they do that, so.
Yeah, I used to play with them shifters.
Yeah.
But yeah, man, so we're gonna come back with that other that part 2. I promise y'all the part 2 gonna be better. I'm my right foot gonna be matured a little bit by the end. Oh boy, but yeah. So hey man, make sure, hey, the only way we come with that part 2 though, the only way we come with a part 2, y'all gotta get this video, I'm gonna say, to 1,500 likes. That ain't nothing to ask when you getting twice that many views. So 1,500 likes, man. Everybody like the video. We come with a part 2. I'm gonna let him drive it. He gonna go crazy in it. And I don't know, next time he go to the track, we might throw a track video in there or something. So yeah, man, y'all just stay tuned. Make sure y'all like the video. Make sure y'all share. Make sure y'all comment down below what y'all think about the Hellcat, what y'all like about it. You got any questions, make sure you comment down below. I do read my comments, do my best to answer them questions for y'all. But yeah, y'all know I know my videos. In the meantime, in between time, to the next video, holla at your boy, I'm out. Yes, sir.